study in Denmark confirms what other studies found. Facebook makes you depressed. To explain more about this, I'm joined by Dr. Judy. She's a clinical and forensic psychologist. Judy, thank you so much for coming in. Okay, let's start with this. So the bottom line here is it's all about comparing your life to everybody else. Is it just comparing up and I guess comparing yourself to people you know?
No, actually, so earlier studies had said that it was the comparing up, comparing yourself to people who you think are better than you, that depresses people. Well, actually, it doesn't matter what kind of comparison, as long as you're somebody who really does check in with other people to decide what you're going to do and to decide how you feel about yourself.
Okay, so I always assume that people who post all those, happy pictures on Facebook, those sort of Martha Stewart perfect,
Yes.
home scenes, I just kind of think they're axe murderers or something. And the photos are just, hiding a deep, dark secret.
That's right. Like, why are you spending so much time tailoring your image online?
There's something weird about people who do that, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, I think it's one of the ways that people are trying to gain self-esteem through putting these stories up that it's kind of like a highlight reel for their life. All of the great moments, the best hits, and it makes them feel good about themselves, but it really does a lot of detriment to other people.
Okay, so the trick here is, or the point of this is not to lurk, just to go through everything, but actually engage, because that sort of, what?
Exactly, because when you just scroll through the feed and you're doing this passive sort of reviewing on Facebook, that's what depresses people, because you're not actually actively socializing. People who try to justify that online socialization is the same as in person, well, if you're just scrolling, that's not really quality interaction. So you got to engage, and you should probably set a time limit for Facebook so that you're only on Facebook for 20 minutes and then you shut it off. Like, literally set a timer for yourself.
Okay, no one likes posting any of that mundane stuff, all the bad stuff, but that can be emotionally good in what way?
Yes, because it actually captures what our lives are really about. We have mundane moments, we have great moments, we have horrible moments. You probably don't want to be the person who's always posting about horrible moments, because sometimes that's TMI and people don't like that. But I think you should probably post a mundane moment. Hey, here's just me hanging out at a coffee shop working late. That's a normal time. I'm going to start doing that next month to set a good example for people.
Is it wrong to go on Facebook and, I don't know, hypothetically look for people you went to school with who, lost their jobs, maybe been divorced, have put on weight, lost their hair? Just hypothetically speaking here.
No, that's not good either, because you know what?
Oh, really?
It actually, no.
Why?
Maybe if somebody's your mortal enemy and you're glad they're not doing well. But actually, that's bad too, because there's something such as, even when you're comparing down, you feel guilty about it. There's a bit of a guilt of, I'm kind of happy that this person isn't doing well, and that messes with you. So I don't think
really?
That's a good thing.
There's guilt?
Do you not have it?
No, I'd never do that.
Okay, good.
And
Me neither.
The solution to Facebook depression, oddly enough, is to get off Facebook. It seems pretty simple, right?
Right, but at the same time, if you have this black and white view of life, you can't just completely stay off social media. Somebody's going to have social media, and the results of Facebook don't just apply to Facebook. They can somewhat apply to Twitter, somewhat apply to Instagram, all of the different social media platforms we have. So I think it's just limit your time, stop posting the highlight reel, and don't passively watch people's feeds. Just engage.
And get a real life.
And get a life.
Okay.
Hang out like this in person.
Exactly. Judy, thanks so much.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate it.